You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast. Hosted by Dominic Konareski.
Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show, your #1 all New York sports podcast. I'm your host, Dominic Konareski. Well, folks, today is July 27th, and that is Alex Rodriguez's birthday. A-Rod, the man, the myth, the legend. He did so much for the New York Yankees before he retired back in 2016. And you know what? Yankee fans are still missing him to this day. But if it wasn't for one guy and one guy only, most likely we would have never seen A-Rod become a New York Yankee. And that one guy is currently hated by so many New York Yankee fans right now, and that is Aaron Boone. It is because of Aaron Boone that the New York Yankees made the trade for Alex Rodriguez. So let's talk about that. Sit back, subscribe if you like the vibe, and let's talk some Yankees baseball. Alex Rodriguez made his debut with the 1994 Seattle Mariners, where he played a total of 17 games, getting 54 at-bats. Overall, though, only 11 hits, giving him a batting average just above the Mendoza line, a 204 batting average. Now, that's not the best, but you know what? A few years down the road, 1996, he had his breakout season, and he really made a name for himself and a true pathway to what is a Hall of Fame career. In 1996, he played 146 games, had over 600 at-bats, 215 hits, allowing him to get 36 home runs, a total of 123 RBIs, with his splits being 358, 414, and 631, which is just elite. Okay, the guy is just coming up. You know, I wouldn't that season wasn't even really his rookie season. You know, we only had the 17 games. You know, 1995 was his official rookie season, you know, so he's in his sophomore season, really, if you want to be more technical, his junior season. This guy's tearing it up, okay? Shades of Aaron Judge before Aaron Judge was even a thought to be in the MLB. So, bada bing, bada boom, he's having just an elite career very early on, but boom, he gets traded to the Texas Rangers right after the 2000 season. So he is starting off 2001 with the Texas Rangers. Overall, had a very solid but very short time with them. Final season being in 2003. He had 161 games played in that season, along with 607 at-bats, 181 hits, 47 home runs, 118 RBIs, with the splits being 298, 396, and 600. Which is, once again, elite. He is now a somewhat seasoned vet, and he is still tearing it up, showing all the older players, and especially the younger players, who is boss. Now, a lot of people think that the Yankees, which we're about to get to, made Alex Rodriguez the Hall of Fame, on really the true, just well-known name, well-known baseball player that he is today. But I think it all really started out on the Texas Rangers. When I think of Alex Rodriguez overall, I do think of his career on the Yankees because he was on that team for so long. But he really made that name for himself and started to form that historical path with the Texas Rangers. So here we are. 2003 is over. Aaron Boone is playing a game of pickup basketball, and he injures his knee, which will sideline him for the entire 2004 season. So with that said, the Yankees need a third baseman. Now overall, Alex Rodriguez was an all-star shortstop, but the Yankees already have an all-star shortstop, that being Derek Jeter. So the Yankees trade away, they trade away Alfonso Soriano and a player to be named later, which was Jaquan Arias, to the Texas Rangers on February 15th, 2004. Now with that, the Texas Rangers also got to pay $67 million out of the $179 million left of the contract. So the Rangers are taking a big chunk of money loss, but at the same time they're getting an all-star, that being Alfonso Soriano. So Alex Rodriguez comes over, and we all know what happened. It's history. Multiple all-star appearances, awards at the end of the season, got award series with the New York Yankees against the Philadelphia Phillies. This guy had quite a career with the team. But here we are in 2013. So a few seasons before Alex Rodriguez retires, it's July 26, 2013, right before the MLB trade deadline. Alfonso Soriano, who is now on the Chicago Cubs after numerous trades, where he just got traded back to the Yankees about, a decade after he was traded from the Yankees. He's now back on the team a day before A-Rod's birthday. The guy that we placed him, really, to allow that roster spot to be allowed. Alfonso Soriano left the Yankees, got traded to the Rangers to allow A-Rod to be there. Now A-Rod's on the team, seasoned vet overall in the MLB season, vet with the team. And now here comes Soriano in 2013, and this guy is a multiple All-Star. Had a great 2004 season. He was not a mediocre player, and he did very well with the New York Yankees. Actually got his 2000th hit with them in the 2013 season. That was a home run off of Justin Verlander. So those two guys, they're just chilling out, and then we all know what happened. Alex Rodriguez retires in 2016. Yankees end up making the playoffs in 2017. He was probably very upset about that. It makes you wonder, though, what would have happened with Aaron Judge and Alex Rodriguez. That would have been an awesome, awesome duo, only if he stayed that one more season. I'm very surprised he didn't, to be honest with you. Comment down below what you guys think about this. I think this is awesome. A lot of people probably don't know this. And when you think about it, Aaron Boone, even when he played on the Yankees, he was screwing up. Got an injury playing pickup basketball, and now he's allowing everyone on the Yankees right now as a manager to get injured. Aaron Boone's a mess. His whole career is a mess. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Dominic Konoweski of the New York Sports Show, and I'm signing out. Peace.